I've already made this Kydex sided wallet and it's been my favorite wallet since then. Wanting to experiment with other types of wallet sidings, I want to try a wooden version next. The wood I picked up is walnut. Looking at these walnut sheets, there's some really nice grain patterns to choose from. Each sheet is 12 inches by 12 inches by 1/16 inch thick. Something I noticed after looking over the panels is that these are plywood type panels, where only the outer surfaces are walnut and the inner plies are something else. I would have preferred solid walnut, but I'll make use of what I have. I have to get the measurements of the wallet at its full length unfolded. Pressing down on the wallet helps to flatten out the wrinkles and folds so accurate measurements can be obtained. I'll use my precision T-square to draw the cut lines based on the measurements that were taken from the wallet. Use a pencil when drawing the lines so any residual lines left behind after cutting and sanding can easily be removed with an eraser. I used a utility knife to cut the smaller sheet of walnut out from the middle of the larger piece. Using a metal straight edge for cutting is a better choice compared to a wooden or plastic one, but if that's all you have, that should be fine. Just be aware that the blade has a tendency to get snagged on the softer straight edge. I used 220 grit sandpaper to sand the edges only. The top and bottom surface was smooth enough and didn't require any sanding. As mentioned, this is a plywood sheet of walnut and the walnut layer is very thin. Sanding it might be risky, especially near the edges. With sanding done, all that's needed now is the painting. I'm going to paint all the edges black since that's the only color I have on hand to cover up the plywood look that I'd rather hide. It would have been nice to have a brown that matches the walnut, but I have no use for that color of paint for anything else I usually do. For the clear coat, I'm using a roller to roll on clear lacquer. This particular lacquer has a very thin consistency, so it hides brush and roller strokes really well before it eventually dries. I rolled on 2 coats, which I didn't get on camera, with a very light sanding of only the top between coats. I used super glue to hold the siding onto the paper wallet. On this wallet, I spread glue about 1/2 inch from the edges, then centered the wood above the wallet before pressing it into place. The glue adheres in a few seconds, so be ready to make any fine adjustments immediately after contacting the wood to the wallet. I really like the wood grain look and dark walnut color of the wallet siding. Where the Kydex siding on the left is very durable and not really susceptible to any kind of bend damage, the wood siding could break if bent or punctured depending. For myself, I keep my wallet in my front pocket and I always have loose shorts on, so my daily use conditions for this kind of wallet might be a little less destructive compared to others. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. That's all I have for now and I will catch you in the next video.